Hi everyone, welcome to another GCSE physics video by SMARTPATHTUTORING. This is about visible light. Visible light is made up of a range of colors. Visible light is part of the electromagnetic spectrum. We can only see a tiny part of the EM spectrum. This part is called visible light. Visible light is made up of all the colors of the rainbow. Each color has its own wavelength and frequency. The colors of visible light range from red, longest wavelength about 700 nm, violet, shortest wavelength about 400 nm. The colors in order are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo and violet. All visible colors travel at the same speed in a vacuum, but each color has a different wavelength. Color and transparency depend on absorbed wavelengths. Different objects appear different colors because they reflect some wavelengths of visible light and absorb others. Opaque objects appear colored because they do not transmit light. Instead, they absorb some wavelengths and reflect others. The color of an object depends on which wavelengths are reflected into your eyes. For example, a red apple appears red because it reflects red light and absorbs most of the other colors. A white object reflects all wavelengths of visible light. Because all colors are reflected, it appears white. A black object absorbs all wavelengths of visible light. Very little or no visible light is reflected, so it appears black. A green leaf reflects mainly green light and absorbs most of the other colors. If colored light shines on an object, the color seen depends on the color of the object, the color of the light falling on it. If the object cannot reflect that color, it will appear darker or even black. Color filters only let through particular wavelengths. A color filter only allows its own color of light to pass through. All other colors are absorbed. A red filter transmits red light and absorbs most other colors. A blue filter transmits blue light and absorbs the other colors. If you look at a blue object through a blue filter, it still appears blue because blue light passes through the filter and is reflected by the object. If you look at a red object through a blue filter, it appears black because the filter only lets blue light through. The red object reflects red light, not blue. No light reaches your eyes. If all the light reflected by an object is absorbed by the filter, the object appears black. Key facts to remember. Visible light. Visible light is part of the electromagnetic spectrum. It contains all the colors of the rainbow. Red has the longest wavelength and violet has the shortest wavelength. Colors of objects. White objects reflect all colors. Black objects absorb all colors. Colored objects reflect their own color and absorb the others. For example, red apple reflects red, absorbs other colors, and green leaf reflects green and absorbs the other colors. Color filters. A color filter transmits its own color, it absorbs other colors. For example, red filter transmits red light, blue filter transmits blue light, and green filter transmits green light. If no light can pass through the filter and be reflected to your eyes, the object appears black. Exam tips. Remember the order of visible light: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Red has the lowest wavelength, while violet has the shortest. The color you see depends on which wavelengths are reflected, not absorbed. White reflects all colors, and black absorbs all colors. A color filter only lets its own color through and absorbs the rest. Thank you for watching. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel.